VC, it's Saturday morning, and whenever you see this, good hello to you, and hope it's a good moment that it catches you. I have a vinyl update to do, and I'm really happy because I got some records I really wanted, and I just went ahead and spent. Didn't spend a lot, but I just went ahead and spend it, you know. Also have a few records to show because my friend Frank is in town, and I haven't made a video with Frank because it doesn't feel right, you know, to make a video with Frank. You know, I do things the way I feel. You know, Frank and I are very, very close, but when Frank gets over here, he kind of bounces around a lot, and it's like, you know, it hasn't felt like, oh yeah, it's time to make a video. Maybe we will before he goes, maybe we won't. But anyway, Frank is one of my dearest friends, and he's one of my music friends as far as listening. Someone I've gone to a lot of shows with and spent a lot of time listening to music with, so it's great to have Frank around. And when we're together, we play music and talk. So we played some music, and we listened to this yesterday. I want to thank you again, Charlie Parker, James in Manchester. I'm sure, James, you sent this to me. Thank you. Did you already call him? Short stories for Pauline. You know, Frank and I had a good conversation. We don't know what it is about the water, but there is a connection between Omaha and Manchester. It's not just me. There seems to be some kind of connection between Omaha and Manchester. There does. Not just me. That's what we're listening to, though. Yesterday I got a call from Homer's because I told them I wanted the knife on vinyl, and they hadn't ordered it, so I said, please, are you kidding me, you know? And thankfully it came in, so I got Shaking the Habitual, the Knife's new album on 3 LP. This is, I love big fat packages like this. I've only gotten through one side of it because I'm so freaking busy. This is awesome. I really like this a lot. The rhythms are very African on the songs that I've heard. It's very African. This is a great, great package. You get 3 albums, 2 posters, and 2 CDs of the entire album. I'll pull one of the posters. The neat posters, they have a cartoon on one side, they have the lyrics. This is a nice package, and I was pleased with the price in the store. I got this for $31. For a 3-record set, that's real affordable. But I want to also explain rather, that when you have the backing of a record company, when you're able to produce a certain amount of units, you can sell something like this and still make a profit. I understand that some places this is going for $50, but they can sell this at $30 or so, and if they sell enough, they can make a profit because they made enough of them. I really recommend this. I've only heard one side of it on my stereo, but it's killer. I highly recommend it. The Knife, Shaking the Habitual. I was real happy when I got to the store and looked in the record store day section, and they had gotten some stuff back in, so I was able to get this, the Brian Eno Nicholas Jar Grizzly Bear remix. This is very good. This is very, very good. You know, can you tell that the Lux side is remixed? Absolutely. You know, and the thing about Lux is it's a lot of music to take in, but it's gorgeous. I really like what this Nicholas Jar person has done with both sides, and of course it makes me want to investigate some of his other work, but I was real happy to get this. Real happy. Speaking of real happy, I was blown away because I asked the store about this. You know, I said, could you guys possibly special order this? It's just being reissued. And I looked it up and they had it in the store. I made my night. Time of the Last Persecution, Bill Fay. Indeed, as Big Star said to me in a comment recently, This is one of the most highly valued records in the Duran catalog. These go for $800 to $1,200 still to this day. Why? It's not that this album is such a blowaway musically. When you hear the songs, and this is a record where the words are important too, but this is one of those records where the word that I used recently comes to mind, gravitas. This record sounds like his life depended on it. This is just one of those records where, and it wasn't a fluke, because Bill Fay has recently made a new album, which I have, Life is People, and it's not a fluke. The man is a true artist. Four Men with Beards comes through again. The pressing seems decent. Some people are not always happy with Four Men with Beards. This one seems okay, seems fine. Funny, I was just talking about it, just found out that it was reissued. I didn't know that I'd be able to get a copy. I'm really happy to have this. And I highly recommend this to people that like stuff like Bob Dylan, singer-songwriters, songs that have great meaning. If you're interested in the music of the 70s, England, this is a must-have. Time of the Last Persecution, Bill Fay. Really, really chuffed to have this. I got a couple more. I went ahead and decided to get this. I like this band. I'm not a big fan because this is not what I listen to generally. But I like this. And when I saw they got a copy, and I said, I better grab it. I won't see it again. Lowe and Dirty 3. I like Lowe. And I'm coming around to Dirty 3. I bought a Dirty 3 CD last year, and it didn't impress me at all when I first listened to it. It's not the sort of thing that I'm going to be listening to, but I get it. And especially hearing them with Lowe, I get it. I get the music is deep and it's real. It is, it's real. This is beautiful. Had to get this. Gold vinyl. Yeah, I said, yeah. And I do like Lowe, but I said, I saw it and I said, I better grab it. Might be my only chance to get it. Lowe and Dirty 3. I found one used album. I haven't played it yet, but it's been in the store forever, and I just decided to go ahead and get it. It's on the Nate Starkman and Son label. It's called The October Country, and it features, I think these artists are working together, Autumn Fair, Dark Arts, Marnie, and Soul Brothers. This is the label that put out Savage Republic and For Against and Red Temple Spirits, stuff like that. Psychon, I think Psychon was put out by this label. Perry Farrell's first band. Haven't played this yet, but it was like, I need to go ahead and grab this while I can. I completed a trade yesterday. I've done 2 trades recently, and one is complete with a fella in Australia, Dave. Thank you, Dave. Dean. I traded him that Camel, and in return I got 2 singles. The Avengers, We Are the One. This is a bootleg, but it's fine. It's a well done bootleg. The Avengers, one of the early California hardcore punk bands. Nice blue vinyl. It's well done. I mean, it could be an official pressing. I just know that it's not a real. It's a bootleg. But this next one is real, and this is Angel Corpus Christi with Big Black Cloud. It's also signed, it looks like, by Angel. This is an original. And of the 2 records, actually, this one I like the best. This is really good. It's got the inserts with it, and it's on blue vinyl as well. This was a nice trade. Thank you, Dean. I hope that you're happy with the Camel. This was a real nice trade. I'll keep talking about music. Frank's in town, and so we've been playing music a little bit when we get together. I didn't put all the records away so I could show you a little bit of what we have been vibing on. Plus, I did get a couple of Dowler records. day before yesterday while I was out, I had a meeting with a filmmaker. Too soon to say what may or may not happen, but after that I went down to a thrift store, and I did get this, Lena Horne and Gabor Szabo doing Michel Legrand's song Watch What Happens. I like Wes Montgomery's version of the song the best. I went ahead and got this for $1. It's a nice textured cover, and it's on the Buddha label. Those are pluses. I just love the design of the Buddha label. And I like Gabor Szabo's guitar playing. Lena Horne's delivery on this album is a little too mid. I don't like it, but I'm glad to have it. Love this Duretti column. We listened also to Roxy Music, Stranded, fantastic album. Stranded. Listen to Ride. I turned Frank on to A Place to Bury Strangers. He had not heard this yet. I figured he'd like it, being an old Jesus and Mary Chain head. He loved it. Terra Melos. I turned him onto this band. Didn't make much of an impression to him. It sounded great to me. Terra Melos. We jammed hard to this. Love Hysteria, Peter Murphy. He reminded me how back in the day he tried to get me to go up to Minneapolis to see this tour. I wouldn't go, and he saw it. He saw Peter Murphy on this tour. He got to gloat. Pulled this again, Bob Marley and the Wailers Survival. It's just, what a bomb-ass album. What a bomb-ass album. We didn't get to this yet, but I pulled it out July. Just talking about some of the things that I bought that I haven't had a chance to share with Frank. Frank is a lot of fun to listen to music with. A couple more things I bought for $1. Picked this up for $1. Sergio Mendes. And the reason why I bought this album, this is his 1983 album. I bought it because my friend Carol Rogers is one of the vocalists on here. Carol is someone I grew up with. We're not the closest of friends, but we've kind of reunited recently, or come in contact recently. And it's just so cool that Carol was in Sergio Mendes' band for many years. So when I see the records with Carol on them, I'm getting them. I also bought this soundtrack to the movie The Witness. Music composed by Jean-Michel Jarre's father, Maurice Jarre. And I listened to this. I liked the movie when it came out, but I like this soundtrack. I do like soundtracks. And the last thing I will show... I did. I got 3 more. I bought this for $1 because I like the song New Day, Bazia, Time and Tide. Russian singer. I don't know if she's still going or not, but I did like that song in the 80s, New Day, so I picked it for $1. Bobbing for Pavement. This is a comp of some Minnesota bands, I think. Gashuffer, The Gits, DC Beggars, and Bay of Pigs. Or Seattle, Washington. This is out of Washington, actually. This is a Seattle compilation, pardon me. The cover is slightly water damaged, but I went ahead and grabbed it. The record's in decent shape. Kind of a funky, yellow, marbly. And then this is one where whenever I see it, I always think I have it, and then I'll find I don't have it. So finally I got it right and picked this up. Livestock by Brand X. The live album. And for you folks that like good interplay and fusion playing, Brand X is worth it. Brand X is good. Okay. I'm going to leave it there. I'm just really happy to have gone ahead and got some new vinyl. I will make another pitch for Sonospheres. Let me show it. I just saw where someone who bought a red and green copy showed me a picture where they had, because a couple folks bought one of each, which I was chuffed, you know, but I do have plenty of these. This album I made in the largest quantity so far. I made 300. I've sold about 150 of them. It's good, and I'm hearing from people they're telling me it's good. It is like Eno, but it's not Eno. But if you have an ear for this, Sonospheres is for you. Stop denying me, people. This record is worth it. Buy, you know, any record that you're buying, this is worth it like that other record. I don't know what else to say. I'm being real straight. Number one, I know I did good work on this. This is good work, even now, with some perspective and objectivity about it. This is very good. And number two, I need to sell this so I can stay afloat. Sonospheres 2. Pick it up, folks. Pick it up. This is just as good as anything you're buying. Maybe even better.